Hi everybody! Gaming Founder here with another video from my video games review series. Today we will take a closer look at puzzle platformer called Chimpact 1, Chuck's Adventure. Prepare your puzzle solving skills and patience and let's get started! In this game you take control of a little chimpanzee, Chuck, who needs to collect all bananas, gems and medallions in each level and find his way home in the top of the trees. This time developers have not been even trying to come up with some kind of story explaining your effort, so there is no storyline to follow. However, sometimes it is better in such kind of way than coming with something really silly that is only disturbing you from playing. So, here is your little chimpanzee, a lot of bananas and other stuff to collect, and path to home with a lot of obstacles in it. What are the main game mechanics? Somebody put a lot of trampolines to the treetops, as I suppose that they are not growing there just by themselves, that you need to use to jump vertically to the very top of the tree, where is your home located, and where your family is waiting for you. Now, how exactly are you supposed to use them? The control is very simple. You just need your mouse, or controller, to select the angle and power of bounce, release the button, and your little chimpy skyrockets to the trampoline on higher position if you success. If not, you will just hit some part of the tree or other obstacle and find yourself on the same trampoline that you were jumping from in better case, or even lower in worst case. Luckily there is no time limit or lives counter that would be decreasing its value, so you have as many attempts as you wish to resolve every situation in the game. Only your patience is required. What else can you find there except trampolines? There are giant toadstools that are bouncing you even more up than trampolines when you jump onto them. You have no control over angle or power of bounce this time, of course. Except a lot of tree branches, there are also giant spiders swinging on the ropes that are bouncing you back if you hit them. There are also spiky spiders that make you to lose some valuable bananas when encountering them. Or branches that are breaking if you hit them, which leads to discover some hidden area with diamond to collect in better case, or just fall down several levels lower in worst case scenario. We have mentioned that you are collecting bananas, but what for are they actually? You can buy some abilities for them. For example, the ability to collect perfect string of bananas, or the one protecting you from damage when you hit spiky spider. The thing is that most of them is quite expensive. They have only a limited number of usage, so we will usually resign on buying them, as they are not bringing anything really valuable to the game. As you proceed through the game, you can also unlock 3 other chimpanzees that you can play for, but again, it is just a cosmetic change, as the playing for them is exactly the same as for the basic one. It's a shame as the authors of the game have lost an opportunity to save the game from stereotype by better choice of abilities and the way that they are used. How about the other game features? As you can see, you need to choose the power and angle of bouncing wisely in later levels. The graphics is not bad. Nicely colorful with a lot of living creatures surrounding you, like butterflies, caterpillars, bugs, blossoming flowers and so on. This makes you feel a bit like you are really in a living environment. Authors have also sense of humor, as your chimpanzee stops juggling with bananas if you let him inactive for a while. His sounds are rather average, and Chimpy's constant screeching while making the somersaults after each jump is rather annoying. The music is not present there most of the time. Game control is rather simple, you just need your mouse to control the angle and power of bounce. It is responsive enough, so once you get used to it, you will have no problems to precisely control your bouncing. Game difficulty is reasonable, I would say. The first few levels you will just need to choose the right angle, and bouncing at full power will be enough to successfully finish the level, while in the later levels you would need to think a bit when setting the power and angle to make your chimpanzee stay on the next trampoline and not to fall down from there. The physical model is more or less realistic, so you will get the idea how to control your bouncing soon. There are no checkpoints in the game, but levels are short, and difficulty in later levels is said to be challenging but not frustrating. And another diamond to collect. Usually you need to collect 5 of them in each level to have a perfect score. And as you can see, the later levels are more complex. So let's get to the final decision whether I can recommend this game or not. The pros here are quite original game concept, solid level design, nice and colorful graphics, responsive control, and reasonable difficulty. Unfortunately, there is also quite a lot of cons, like stereotype due to same activity all time long, useless abilities, irritating sounds, and absence of local multiplayer. The game is suitable for children to develop their logical thinking, but the question is how long they will be enjoying the game. Chimpact 1 costs €6 on Steam, and if you want to try it, I would recommend to wait for a 50% discount at least. As there are still more pros than cons, I'm giving this game thumbs up with reservations and Gaming Fire Index 6 out of 10. Thank you for watching this video review and hope to see you again next time.